Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful Aquariuses doing today? We're going to get started on today's reading and see what Spirit has for you all today. During my meditation, I did get some very clear, specific light. The light that's coming in, guys, is just unbelievably powerful right now. I didn't get to meditate long, but I did understand in my meditation that this light is bringing us to a place. It is bringing things to a crescendo. Things are about to just all come together in ways that we are not ready for. That was basically what I was getting from the meditation today. All right, but take it a step further. I'm seeing a masculine, actually two masculines. It looks like one of the masculines brought in some sadness. Did something, said something that completely stressed out this Knight of Cups, okay? The Knight of Cups meant no harm to the King of Swords here. This is somebody who's very loving and giving and has a great intention and has a really good energy. Where the King of Swords is also a good person, generally speaking, but can have a side that has a bullying effect, is like a bully at times, okay? So this could be possibly somebody at the workplace who's being bullied by another masculine there. Could be someone in management or just somebody else who's working there who's having issues with themselves and taking it out on this Knight of Cups, okay? This absolutely touched you. It made you feel sad. It made you feel uncomfortable at work, like, maybe this isn't the place. I'm not comfortable here. These people here are not good people, and I don't want to be in a work scenario like this. I want to like my job and feel comfortable, and we all feel that way. All right, so let me see if I can get more on this, but this is a situation that needs to be rectified. The workplace is a place that we spend many hours at, and whatever happens in the workplace, we take it home with us. When we're asleep at night, subconsciously it's working on our brain because we're going back to do it again in the morning. So it has to be, guys, if you're working a stressful job, I implore you to line up, do it in threes, line up your interviews and go find something where you're going to at least get along with everybody and have a much less stressful job, okay? Sometimes the money doesn't even mean as much as your health. Needing to be happy in the workplace is very important. All right, it's vital. And even the way you're doing your job, your work ethic, everything that goes along with that to help you make the most out of your workplace, so you can make the most out of your finances. Being unhappy in the workplace can bring that down a notch, so you're not working at your capacity. All right, and I am seeing a masculine here who is I'm seeing a lot of positivity around your partner and you right now. Something good is happening here. I'm seeing this is for those of you, my masculines, who are in relationships. Some of you are in very healthy ones. They're getting better as time goes on. They're starting to flourish more and more as time goes on. And this goes back to the readings that we were doing about, your relationships with people, all different relationships. Some people you're going to just want to separate from. You look at them, you see right through them now, like they're paper thin. You don't like who they are. You don't like how they're operating. They may not have any integrity whatsoever, and you just don't want to be bothered with people like this. All right, these people might be in your family. They might be in your circle of friends. They might be at the workplace. All right, so some of these people we're separating from, and this has to do with your being Aquarius, being in the age of Aquarius, and being a lighthouse right now for those that are going to be needing you in a short while, okay? There's going to be a lot of disclosure to come out that is going to be mind-blowing for even for you guys. Unfortunately, a lot of you are, and myself, we are going to hear about things, very disturbing things that we're going to have to deal with and, take a look at, and also look at ways to have them never happen again. All right. But during the course of this time, this is why you've chosen to be here at this time and came back at this time as far as reincarnation goes. Okay. Your purpose is to be that lighthouse. That's why I see you all as empaths. Okay. Now, getting back to your relationships, the relationships that are still decent, that are still good, that haven't been the best, but they have something to them, okay? Like love, like you still love one another, all right? You still care for one another. You still see the good in one another. These types of relationships are going to get better and easier now. And for Aquarius and for others, we're going to start seeing life changing for the better, where things are going to start to feel easier. Things are going to start to feel like they're flowing easier, like the things you're wanting are going to come to you easier and faster than before. You're going to start hearing about things that you've never heard of that are going to be available to you to help you, to make your life easier, simpler, more enjoyable, okay? And you're going to start hearing about money, all different kinds of money that are going to be coming into not just Aquarius, but to all, okay? And this has already begun. All right, for those of you paying attention, we're talking about a check to all taxpayers right now, $5,000, okay? And I don't think they would even have put it out there if they weren't planning a definite something with this. I've heard different stories. I've heard it's a minimum of $5,000. I've heard it called a dividend, which if you look that up, that's not the same as, a payment or basic income or a one-off check. A dividend is an investment that is making money on, making interest on itself, making money somehow in the investment. So to me, and because I am the empath that I am, I'm going to put this out there, and no one else is talking about this, all right? You heard it here first. I'm saying this is going to be a monthly check, and this is going to be part of our new financial system, okay? Because a dividend is not, and it may, if it's not monthly, it might be bi-monthly, it might be quarterly, but this is not a one-off, okay? So we can start looking for things like this to come about for us, guys. Things are changing. Please start, looking at things, start perceiving things in a different light, because things are changing right now, and I want you to see these changes. I want you to feel them, and I want you to manifest all the best in for everyone, okay? We have this Ace of Wands in the center. All right, so this is, again, I'm talking specifically right now to some masculines out there that might be, happily surprised regarding your relationships, your marriages or relationships. Suddenly you're feeling differently, or just very happy about your lover. It's starting to improve. It's starting to get better. And you've just had this feeling that you want to do something special for your lover. You want to put your lover on a pedestal. You're seeing her as, like you've never seen her before. And this has got to do with our intuition, guys. That's why we're seeing people like we've never seen them before. We're seeing through them. We're seeing their hearts, okay? You are seeing people's true hearts now with your intuition. That's off the charts. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so I'm seeing this is a third party. Somebody's going through this huge transformation. You brought in a third party, which ended your relationship. Guys, why don't you just, if the grass is looking greener on the other side, I don't understand why you don't just break up first and then go have a party. Like, why hurt somebody that you care for? All right, that is showing your heart. I hate to say it. All right, but I am seeing a masculine trying to be very strong right now. So I don't know exactly what happened here. I can tell you, though, it's a good time to tell you that I offer a $20 reading. I also offer phone readings. So if you're interested, you can take a look at my services. Just click on the description below the video, and they're listed with pricing. You can just email me, and if interested. All right, I'm seeing a work, the Emperor. This is a boss figure, I want to say. All right. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that because I heard something different here. All right. I'm going to change this to a father figure, not a boss figure. This is a father figure who's far away from the people he loves and cares about. Okay. And he's, just feeling like maybe he took the wrong path or unsure of what he's doing right now. He loves his family. He loves, this is his loved ones in his life. He wants to communicate something, and he wants to see some kind of movement. I don't know if it's that he cannot move back where you are, where his loved ones are, so he's asking you to move and move toward him. He knows whatever he's asking is huge, but he's missing his loved ones terribly. All right. And here I'm seeing something regarding something you guys are working on. All right. Spirit is saying, oh, wow. Okay. Something that you've been working on for a really long time is getting ready to pay off for you in a way that is going to, this isn't like you paid into your pension and now you can retire. This is something big. This is going to bring in some kind of big celebration. It's going to bring in like this new start for you, this new beginning. And I heard it's a lot of money, a lot. So you're going to be able to have this downtime to do with whatever you want. You'll be able to travel with these finances. And again, this is something that is going to be very fruitful. You're going to be celebrating, okay? We've been seeing a lot about the finances in a positive light. So we always welcome that. And here I'm seeing somebody's going through some kind of, okay, so something's getting in the way. This is a couple here, a Knight of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands, okay? Something's coming between you right now, and you're actually discussing breaking up or taking a break. This is really causing a lot of unhappiness between the two of you, getting in the way of your happiness, I want to say. All right, they're saying use your intuition on this, both of you. Use your intuition on this. Take, some time apart, and, when you're using your intuition, you're putting in a lot of thought to things. You're thinking things over, and you're, when you're spending time alone, that's when you get, the best information, the best ideas. So here's the intuitive card. Here they're saying there's some kind of, I don't know if this is a toxicity or a stuckness, a feeling of being trapped. Okay. So I feel like this is something that can be, I heard the word honored, something to do with being honored. So this is something that can be fixed. Okay, through conversation, through communication. It seems like one of you feels trapped for some reason in this situation. And I do see that you can work this out. This is something you've wanted for a long time, or you thought you did, and now you're feeling trapped. Is that making sense to someone out there? Because they're showing a victory in the center, and on either side, something you wanted that is now making you feel, or you thought you wanted, now you're feeling some kind of way about it, okay? So I feel like if you're completely honest and you have a conversation about your true feelings, be your authentic selves, guys. You have nothing to lose. Just be yourself. Do you know that being yourself will bring people in energetically that are vibrating on your level? They'll be able to see who you are, see how you think, and decide whether you're thinking, kind of similar to them. And for those of you who are empaths and lights out there and are feeling alone right now, you've separated from a lot of people, you've seen through a lot of people, you decided you didn't want to be friends with a lot of these people anymore, you just couldn't relate. All right. A lot of us go through this. Being alone, feeling alone is not, we're not strangers to this. Empaths go through this when we're having our awakening, when we're separating from the people we're starting to intuitively see right through. Okay, so for people like us, we would rather have one or two great friends that have our back and vice versa than have 20 fake friends that will stab us in the back and talk shit about us all day long. All right, so the important thing is to know who you are, and then the people around you who have integrity will be able to see the real you and know if they're attracted to you, if they want to be your friend, if they want to be your lover, as opposed to them finding out later that you're phony. You were pretending you weren't somebody that you are. So just truly be yourselves, guys, at all costs. Okay. I'm seeing somebody moving toward something really positive financially here. So overall, it's all of you, Aquarius. You're moving into something that you have no idea. You're moving into these new waters, these new energies, okay? Everything that is happening in your life right now is happening for a reason. There are no coincidences, okay? So you're up, you're down, you're all around, you're going through all these different emotions. Some of you are sleeping some nights not at all. Some of you don't really need sleep anymore. I had this really cool dream that the Galactics were offering me a pod to lay in, and they offered me a choice between two colors. It was magnificent, and I don't know why, but I chose this pink. There was pink light emulating from this pod, and I said I'm gonna choose that one. And I woke up, but I know that in my, wherever I went when I was sleeping, I did get in that pod, and I think it gave me healing. I'm not really sure what that pod was for, but it was meant, to do something for me that has something to do with the very near future. All right, so I believe that wholly in my heart. And if somebody out there is feeling like they know what that dream was about, please tell me, because I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say. A lot of you are sensitives out there. A lot of you are mediums. A lot of you are, tuned into these special energies that are all around us right now. All right. And you know that your powers are coming online, and a lot of you are becoming very powerful. So anyway, let's move on. I'm seeing intuitively you guys are moving through these waters. You're trusting now. And even though life is confusing and you're going through a lot of conflict, you're trusting. You're feeling trusting that spirit is leading you somewhere. Something's coming, something big is coming. And you're feeling, if you're not feeling secure about your finances, guys, you should be. All right. I am feeling this sense of security regarding finances that I know are coming in. As I'm speaking about it, here it is. Okay. This is the Wheel of Fortune. For you guys, this is about protection. It's about unexpected monies coming in, unexpected windfalls, wealth, prosperity. And this is also regarding just all those positive things that we've been talking about that will be coming in, different things that are going to be able to heal you. All right. Life is going to just change completely. How we, go to get well today, right now, a lot of you are used to, you go somewhere, you get something from someone, you go home and take that, and sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes you think it worked, sometimes it was just really your body was healing itself. All right. And sometimes it hurts you in other ways that you're unaware of. I'm sorry to say, and I have to say this, I'm not a doctor. I can't give medical advice. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to medications and chemicals and things like that. I don't use them. And so I have no I can't talk about them. All right. But I can talk about things that I've experienced that actually have cured me, and that is natural things. All right. So, anyway, moving forward, I'm seeing that I have a very lonely king right here, this King of Wands. You're feeling alone today. And you're just feeling ignored, like nobody cares about you, nobody gives a shit. If something happened to you, no one would even miss you. Oh gosh, of course they would. All right. But you're going to get clarity on the fact that that is not true. Okay. And sometimes we feel that way, guys. We start to feel sorry for ourselves. We get that type of mentality. When we do, just know what that is, okay? We need more self-love. Run to yourself. What does that mean, run to yourself? Put yourself on that pedestal. Start nurturing and loving yourself. Start making yourself special meals that you like. Treat yourself as if your inner child lived inside your body. And how would you treat that child? How would you protect it? How would you nurture it? How would you make it feel loved? And do all of that for yourself, okay? And keep talking to yourself about how valuable you are and how loved you are, all right, by spirit. You have ancestors all around you. Guys, I'm talking a million miles a minute today. I can hear myself. Apparently spirit has a lot to put on you guys today. And when I get like this, I don't even recall the things that I've said, quite honestly, until I look back at my video. So I hope I'm talking about things that are interesting you. And here they're wanting you to know, again, I just saw a finger pointing at this wheel here. All right. I saw it in my head, like pointing to this. So there's something about to happen maybe with this, with your prosperity. All right. And we have the card of clarity here. So let's continue. All right, guys, here I'm seeing in the center, we have the Six of Pentacles, and it's right over the wheel. Guys, this is magic. Okay, this is magic. All right, so the Six of Pentacles is the same thing. It is absolutely wealth, prosperity. It's money's coming in, money's going out, it's money's being shared, it's humanitarian projects being done with finances. And here they're showing everybody just going through it, okay, feeling ignored, having setback after setback, going through heartache, being in a state of want all the time but not receiving, feeling stressed out, never enough, just going through it, right? And then in the center, we have this wealth card, unexpected wealth, ready to come in. So this is get ready to be showered with wealth. That's what I'm hearing. All right, guys, and that's what I'm seeing. So have a beautiful day. If you haven't done so, please help me out by subscribing, liking, and hitting the notification button. Somebody's telling me that the likes are not changing. Sometimes if you keep screwing with them, they can tell. Like they could tell, and they'll take away the likes that you're putting there. If you try to put more than one like, they could see that it's coming from the same source and they'll remove it. So I don't know if that's what's happening, or everybody's getting clobbered, it seems, that is talking about spiritualism and the things that are actually happening that they don't want you to know about. So that's the reading today, guys. I hope you have a happy, wonderful rest of your day. I love each and every single one of you. Take care.